Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Mano 777, and we're back inside of Destiny here with the vendor rolls and the top weapon picks this week for you in Destiny. It's May 2nd, 2017. Let's start over here at the Crucible Quartermaster. Let's talk about the highlights of what we have over here. No week would go by without taking a look at the Palindrome hand cannon, which is considered by many to be the best one. And this week we've got near a god tier roll. I would say if you have not picked up a Palindrome, this is the week to pick it up. We have some amazing perks. Icarus on a hand cannon is very good. Also, Mulligan is solid. We've got Rifle Barrel and Rangefinder. This is almost identical to the basically the Rise of Iron permanent version that we had at the vendor before Age of Triumph dropped. The one difference is that we've got explosive rounds, and I think this is spray and play on here on the other one. I believe on the old vendor. I probably should just take a quick look at that, but this is near that. This is very, very strong. I know a lot of players really enjoy using Icarus because that gives you the ability to jump up in the air and get a lot of increased accuracy that way. So if you've not picked up a Palindrome this week, that's one I would say I highly recommend. Taking a look at the Event Horizon Sniper Rifle, this is a pretty decent one this week. It does have Hidden Hand, it's got explosive rounds and perfect balance, which is nice because that gives you a little bit less recoil, especially with sniper rifles, can give you a little bit more stability in that regard. And we also have Spray and Play and Underdog, so not a bad roll. This is pretty decent. It also has short gaze, so a very nice sniper rifle if you're looking for one this week. Finally, at the Crucible Quartermaster, the last roll I think that you probably should pick up is the Something Wicked rocket launcher if you don't have it. This is a pretty decent roll here. You can boost the velocity by quite a bit. It also has life support, which can actually be pretty nice. Kills with this weapon while critically wounded have a chance to start regenerating health, which could actually save you in a lot of battles. It has heavy payload, so it boosts the blast radius to maximum levels as well as tracking. So a very, very nice rocket launcher this week, and that'll finish up the Crucible Quartermaster. Okay, taking a look at Dead Orbit, I think the best pick for you this week would again be the Keystone Scout. It's got explosive rounds, which is great. It's got Outlaw with precision kills with this weapon, dramatically increase reload speed, and Hidden Hand. Pretty solid, not as good as last week, but very, very solid in terms of a roll over there. I'd highly recommend that you pick up that one. Also, if you need a good rocket launcher, the Unto Dust is actually pretty good. It does have the ability to boost the velocity, as well as it has tracking and Field Scout. So those are going to be your best picks there. We also have near a perfect ghost here at Dead Orbit, but this is probably your best pick. This is going to give you an intellect and strength roll over here at Dead Orbit. So those are my picks for you over at Iraq Jalal's spot this week. Looking here at the Vanguard Quartermaster, we have a very similar role in terms of scout rifles. We've got Rodeo with Mulligan, explosive rounds, which is what I would use on this Angel's Advocate, which is a pretty strong role as well, and again, Hidden Hand. Very similar if you are not affiliated with Dead Orbit and you don't want to change it. An Angel's Advocate would do another, would be another good workhorse weapon this week. Taking a look at everything else, the Continental is actually pretty decent. It's actually a pretty good weapon to use in the Crucible. It's not it's got some good range with the small bore perk here. It also has glass half full, Spray and Play, and Eye of the Storm. This is also very, very close to the Extremophile over at Dead Orbit, but it pushes it up just a little bit because of the small bore perk here, increased range and stability, which I think will do you a good amount of buff to the weapon. So it might be worthwhile in picking up this one as well this week. Okay, we're here at Future War Cult and with Lakshmi, and we're going to take a look at all the weapons and gear that I recommend for you this week. The Whale is actually kind of a little bit of a mini Fatebringer. The only problem is it does not have a good range boost on it, but it's still pretty viable if you're going to use it in PvE. Explosive rounds and Firefly are good here with the perfect balance and the hot swap. Going over and looking at some of the other weapons, the Wounded again is a pretty good workhorse weapon. You've got high caliber rounds and Zen Moment. Not as strong as the Keystone or the Angel's Advocate, but if you want something and you're affiliated with the Future War Cult, definitely be checking that out. And of course, nothing would go without saying in this meta as the Wormwood. We've got high caliber rounds, fitted stock, and rangefinder, all excellent perks for you on that very good sidearm. If you do enjoy using fusion rifles, probably your best pick here is the Waiting. Here we've got accelerated coils, snapshot, perfect balance, knee pads, and rangefinder. I'd recommend using accelerated coils, knee pads and rangefinder on this fusion rifle if you do and choose to use it. We also have a 100% Titan mark here of Future War Cult. If you are a Titan over there, that's going to give you a 100% roll in terms of intellect and strength. We also have a pretty good ghost over here as well. We've got intellect and strength on this bellicose shell. So that's new Monarchy for you this week. Checking out the new Monarchy this week. Really no guns of interests. There's some pretty decent rolls on these, but nothing that's better than Dead Orbit and Future War Cult, so nothing amazing. Really the best pick would probably be the Assembly 2 because it has rangefinder, high caliber rounds, and hammer forged, but honestly that's not very solid because the stability is so low on it. I would definitely recommend picking up one of the other guns if you're looking for an auto rifle for you this week. So the other things you can get at New Monarchy, however, is some gear. You can get a Discipline Strength Ghost here. You can also pick up, when you're over at Dead Orbit, you have the opportunity, if you are a Titan, to pick up a High Command plate that has Intellect and Discipline with a 100% roll here. So some good armor and gear here at New Monarchy that you can get, but really no guns to speak of. If you look over here at the speaker also does not have any tier 12 build rolls this week. I think the highest it has is maybe like a 93%. So that's something that you want to check out over there. Talking about the Reef and the House of Judgment, we've got a 100% roll. If you are a Titan, you've got the Kills mark, which is going to give you a 100% roll over there. That is a defense Titan mark. It's basically like the House of Wolves looking mark over there. They've also got some pretty good rolls in terms of the cloaks, as well as the House of Devils Warlock bond. If you go over to the Reef, that's going to be pretty solid for you as well. Over at Eris Morn, we have a Warlock bond here that is a 35% roll here. Everything else is kind of meh in terms of that, so really not that much in terms of 100% rolls. Talking at the Titan Vanguard, the Hunter Vanguard, and the Warlock Vanguard, there really is nothing to speak of over there in terms of tier 12 builds. Top of the line there is maybe a 96% roll over there, but with the Crucible Handler, actually Lord Shax over here, we have a tier 12 top 100% roll. You've got a intellect discipline roll on your Cloak of Fast Resolve. So if you need one of those, definitely some good picks for that this week. So that's everything I've got in terms of tier 12 rolls, 100% rolls. Shira 4 over at the Iron Temple also does not really have anything top tier to speak of, but those are the weapons and the gear that I would recommend at the Tower, the Reef, as well as the Iron Temple this week. I hope you guys like this new format for the video. I tried to make it less of me going up to the vendors and just kind of like saying, hey, these are all the guns. I actually just kind of chopped up and did my basic recommendations. So I hope you guys enjoyed that while we still have our guns here before Gary drops with Destiny 2. Really hope you enjoyed this. Guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. A positive rating would be greatly appreciated if you found something in this video to be helpful. And subscribe for more Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 content. And also, if you've got any other questions, come check out my Twitch live streams, twitch.tv/ManoDester777. Help people clear raids, do PvP, and all those other things. So really excited to bring that to you. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in the universe of Destiny.